Hey folks, Jonathan here. Wanted to show you a few things. Lord have mercy. This is Ken Eder, which was a friend of mine, and he's passed away, but this is the show that he puts on in Carthage, and it is just amazing what he's got. And if you watched, I was getting the beams from the water tower. You'll see that I had shown some dozers and caterpillars and stuff, and that's part of his collection, but this is part of it here. George White, there's a leader. These are all steam. There's case and a case, portable, advance. Not even familiar with that one. 20th century. So that's two-cylinder steam. But another portable, another steam engine, and then steam engines as far as you can see down through there. I think he's got the actual biggest collection in the world of actual steam engines. Now, a lot of these the boilers won't pass. They're running a lot of them now out there that are passed, but I'm just going to walk around and show you a few things, and you'll be absolutely amazed when I get to the engine room over here and some of the other stuff. It's just a massive collection, and unbelievable that one man could ever have this much stuff. Water wagons back here. Threshing machine. Another thresher. Hay baler. Wire tie. Some really, really rare stuff. Ken made his money from railroad, well, doing work on railroads, but also doing train wrecks and putting them back on the tracks. And bale of cotton, that's probably 500-pound bale. Cotton scales, molasses, maple syrup. Printing shop. His name was Ken Eder, so that's why it's called Ederville. Blacksmith. There's a little friend engine. Alright, we'll get back to hitting this in a minute. Alright folks, here's a big stationary cordless. This one makes mine look like a toy. This is probably 20-foot flywheel. Okay, and just about everything in this collection, well, everything I've shown you was Ken's stuff. A couple little steam engines there. Yeah, this is not a collection of other people's stuff located here. This was all his stuff. Shoot. Fairbanks, single and a Fairbanks 2-cylinder. find me something to eat or drink here for shortly. We'll go to the other side. So the other side we've got an international dealership and also a Caterpillar dealership. Rare tractor. Full drive. Full drive steam engine. Looks like quarter scale or half scale tractors here. Barbed wire, fence wire. Altman Taylor. Buffalo Pits. Looks like a half scale or quarter scale or something. Okay, here's some rare tractors too. Now these are the prairie tractors called Wheatland tractors. A lot of them are out being ran. These are huge. So, top of my head right here gives you an idea of how tall it is. These are rare, and a lot of these tractors are one of a kind. There's only one left of particular brands or particular, sizes. And these are, amazing. I mean, you're looking at tractors here that are, $250,000 a piece, at least, and sometimes more. And again, this is all one man's collection. Okay, here's a old International dealer, or remake of one. We'll go in the front door here, see what it looks like. Now some of these tractors here, a lot of these tractors here are people that are showing them from this side of the road. Some of them, not all of them. Go in the back room here. International Harvester generator. All right, we'll go find the Caterpillar dealer. Look at that, amazing collection here. Buffalo Springfield. Put an upright boiler on it. It's a real steam engine, or a real steam roller. But a lot of early Caterpillar stuff. A lot of people don't know the Hope and Best went together to start Caterpillar. So there's quite a few Hopes and quite a few Bests around here also. There's TD6 with a crane. A lot of you from UK would know this one. British diesel. It's got to be international. Yeah, international. Yeah. 6 on it. I think a field marshal is what that reminds me of. There's a Fortune with winches on the front. Two cleat tracks. Lindemann, John Deere. Fortune with tracks on the back. There's a Fortune tractor, full track. It's more of the half track. And that's Case VAC. Well, VAI, I guess, would be VA Industrial. Narrow, like a tug tractor for the military, or an airport tug. Bay City shovel there. Now it's coming. This is probably that is a 5. I used to run one of these. This has got the same engine as my unit crane, 2-cylinder Detroit. I've spent a lot of hours on one of these machines, actually running it and putting the track back on once a day. There's a bigger one. It's at 11 maybe. Oh, don't suck. Never seen one of these. Got a bucket on it. Oliver cleat track. Oliver bought them out. Is this a Universal? Got a dragline bucket on it. I was just wondering what brand this is, because Universal ended up becoming unit crane. This would be for weight. Don't know. Ditch digger. Rock crusher. Alright, let's go find some equipment. Some of them Wheatland tractors and stuff that was out of the buildings. There's an Atlas, and I'd never seen one of them. This is a new one on me. Four-wheel drive. I don't remember ever seeing anything about one of these tractors, made in Wisconsin. And I know most of my tractors. Atlas. Could be so rare, that's why. Let's go find some stuff running here. There's the best. There's a best. If you look at that best, don't look much different than this Caterpillar. That's what I was talking about. Holt and Best went together to make Caterpillar. Caterpillar 60 and a Best 60. I think there's much difference between them machines. Actually, wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't the same machine, just different names. There's Buddy Baker's steam engine, a friend of mine. lot of you remember this when I went and got the beams, but I think they've got an area down there somewhere where they're doing some plowing, just cutting with the dozers and leveling and all that good stuff. If I make it down there, we'll film it. We got a lot of walking to do yet. Alright, so here's some of the stuff that I showed when I was coming out and getting the beams. The twin engine. Those are there, two of the 671s. Old Franklin. I want to make my way over here to this. They said it was, I guess a few people said that this was a tank chassis, which, you know, I'm sure it is. But now this is a W35 Holmes winch setup. The W45 would have outriggers at the end, and W35 didn't have them. So this is a W35. It's got a name. Oh, okay, garage. Huh. Somebody must have been using it for recoveries, but neat setup. The old W35s at one time, you know, the W35, W45. Like I said, same thing except the outriggers, but they were the biggest things made at the time when they came out. I ran a W45 on a truck for a long time, and not because I'm old, just because I use old stuff. Fanberg's Garage, if anybody knows that. Oh, okay, we got a pintle hook. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Well, that's funny because Chattanooga's where the Holmes factory was. It's now Miller, but they're the ones that built the Holmes bed. Fanberg. Oh, well, neat. Caterpillar. Buciceri drag line. These ones are smaller than mine. This is what I was originally looking for, something small and old like this, but I'm not complaining about mine. I gotta say that it's turned out to be a really good machine. Walmart. Now this is a Ford tractor, 4-wheel drive, skid steer with a backhoe and a loader, and I think I know where this tractor actually came from. I've worked on this thing, but it's been many, many years ago. So I'm real familiar with it. Side puller. Now they use these to lay pipe with, but if you put this boom up, you know, just about straight up and down and pull up beside of a train car, you know, you can pick one up. Usually they've got counterweights on this side, as you can see, and then you can extend this counterweight out farther as you go, so to make up for the weight. TD24. Now that's got a weird setup on the back, a big air compressor or something. Pump? I don't know. I guess that's air. Yeah, air. Went off a PTO in the back. That's just the compressor there. Pretty neat. Got a pan. Old Bible. International. That's a TD. I don't know, no, it's bigger than 14, I think. Maybe a 14. You know, you can spot these real quick because they start on gas, and they have a third valve in them that opens up. When it opens up, it reveals a spark plug, and it'll run on gas, and then you close it up, and then it switches to diesel. The UD power unit is what it is. It's a TD dozer, the UD engine. This looks like it might be a 14. Actually used to have it 14 years ago. This is a 840, I think. I can't remember what model these John Deeres were with the pants. The 840 may have been a little older version of this. JCB. This thing, 992C, which I don't even know how you'd move this thing. It's huge. These tires are about 8 foot tall. The cylinder is, I don't know, 12-inch bore maybe, 11. Got a ladder to get up. Yeah, we can just walk in the bucket. Walk inside of it, no problem. Thing's in really good shape too, though. Don't look like it's leaking real bad or anything anywhere. Clean machine. What a tire. 45, 65 R45. Because it's 45-inch rim. So a bit of that. Let's go see what they're doing over the hill here. Okay, this is where they play at. So you got a D8 or a D. It might be a 6 on the other side. Maybe getting ready to start up the old, I think that one on the left in Ederville and the one on the right, probably a Bucyrus area, I can't tell. Now this is Friday. Tomorrow and Sunday is going to be the big days of them playing and running around here. And I'm going to be heading to Ohio about 4 in the morning. All right, folks, fixing to head out and sitting here in the dusty, dirty El Camino. It's been sitting underneath the carport for a while and got dusty. I hadn't washed it. So anyway, we're gonna head out for Ohio, but it's hard to believe that one man could ever have bought so much stuff. At one time, you know, there was 3 or 4 truckloads of wheat coming in from, you know, out of state, stuff that he was buying. He was in the, like I said, he's in the railroad business. But, you know, there was an accident and he passed away at a actual train wreck. And his wife, Patty, has been keeping everything going. And that's why the show continues. And I don't think they're buying any more stuff, but I don't think they need to buy any more stuff. There's so much of it. So anyway, we'll come back again next year, but had a good time. It was nice to get away for a little bit, and I'm gonna go home, and I got a couple more little things I got to do to my truck. We'll go ahead and change my oil and stuff before we get going. Headed off to Ohio at 4 in the morning. All right. Bye.